Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to Orwell. The end of last episode was tragic. It was... I struggle to say that I made the wrong decisions there because things were presented very quickly and I had to make some very quick decisions and to think about the safety of the people involved. And though the outcome wasn't the best, and I know it can be different depending on the choices you make, I still felt like that was the decision I had to make, and I don't regret it. And I think that's really one of the strengths of this game. I'm being vague for a reason. I suggest you at least watch the last episode if you are interested in what this game can really do to a person. So we're going to continue. There's only 5 episodes in the game. We're about to enter episode 4. Let's just get to it. Yeah, don't... Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Yeah, safety. At what cost, though? And that's really the question this game keeps posing. I know it's not really doing it subtly. It's pretty on the nose with what it's doing, but it does it well, and that's what's important. So let's log into Orwell and see what happens next, man. This is going to be interesting to see the ripple effect of her dying, really. If you missed last episode, go watch it. Okay, let's just move on to the next day. Episode 4, Memory Hole. I'll give you my memory hole. Now we know Abraham Goldfels is a piece of shit, and he's actually a fucking asshole. Oh, shit. Oh, back again. I still can't believe what happened yesterday. We got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way, but at what cost? I mean, did we do the right thing? Flagging Miss Maternova as dangerous? Did we kill her in the end? Yeah, we killed her in the end, man. We definitely are the ones that killed her. But she took a gun. She pulled a gun. I wish you could talk to me at least this one time. Speaking to this one-way channel feels like barking at a wall endlessly. Worst of all, as you found out, Abraham Goldfels seems to be incited and planned the assaults. We need to get to him today. There must be some lead on him we have overlooked. We'll keep observing all others in case we learn something new. Oh, you garbage man. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Maternova. Redacted. When prompted to surrender, the suspect instead shouted out aggressively while producing a firearm aiming at one of the executing special agents. The suspect then opened fire, wounding Special Agent Redacted on the left shoulder. In defense, Special Agent Redacted drew his pistol and returned fire, as the situation briefing had already suggested proceed with extreme caution. The suspect was hit in the chest twice, causing her collapse. An ambulance was called, but the paramedics were unable to resuscitate the target. Time of death was announced at the scene. So she shot first. Man, what do you want? Here we go. The news is about to travel. Yeah, O'Donnell speaking. Harrison, this is Juliet. Isn't this your office number? You working on Sunday? Look, as much as I appreciate that I am once again so important to you, I'm a bit in between things. Harrison, Nina is dead. Quit bullshitting me, not funny. Take a look at TNB if you don't believe me. What the? What? She's been associated with the Bonton bombings. I can't believe it. Nina, you stupid piece of... Why in the hell? There's more. I spoke to her yesterday. She called me. I've never heard her so scared. Said she was being tracked by someone and needed to skip town. She just wanted to let me know what was going... excuse me, hiccup. In case anything happened to her. Then she packed a few things and went on her way. She did message me about someone tracking her as well. Thought it was just this hacker who was screwed with our page. What did she tell you? She suspected someone to be wiretapping her calls. She wasn't exactly willing to talk about it. I don't know for sure, but I think it could have been the hacker, or it could have been the police, rather. Oh, this is fucking brilliant. How long until they discover the connection to us, huh? They might be listening to this very call as we fucking speak about Nina. Why would they? We didn't do anything, or did you? No, damn it, but it's becoming blatantly obvious that those government assholes are trying to set us up. The bombs were exactly where we held our protest. Then those letters with the song Abe obsessed about. And now you tell me you've been in contact with Nina just yesterday? Pretty much the proof they've been waiting for. We're cooked. Huh. You really believe that the government has it in for us? I thought you and the government were best friends forever now reading your opinion pieces. For what reason would they be after us? Why now? What did we do? Speak up against them one too many times? The fuck do I know? We should seek help, just in case. Help? Who's gonna help us? Joseph Langley? Might be worth a shot. Who? Cassie's lawyer, don't you remember? A freaking lawyer? What do you want him to do? Bust law enforcement? The government? He understands our situation. Abe also knew Joseph. I talked to him recently. Bah, really, Jules? They make the laws, they break the laws. We will need to speak in a language they'll understand, not in the one they own. So I take it you have a much better plan then, huh? We need to get the people on our side, turn things around. Abraham knew that. Yeah, you're right. He did know that. So now you're set on miraculously achieving something that Thought spent 1.5 years attempting. This is not about Thought. This is defending myself. Well then, what's your defense plan? There's this guy. A guy? Goes by the name Initiate. Might actually be a girl. Who cares? Look, this hack is on the Thought blog. It was a very elaborate hack. Our site is super safe. I'm not an amateur. That guy, girl, whatever is skilled. And Initiate mentioned having no sympathy for the government. You gonna trust a random hacker who targeted Thought simply because he said he doesn't like the government? Why would he first threaten us and then work with us? Leave it to me, Jules. I'll persuade Initiate with ease. Imagine the possibilities of their own hacker. Okay, you know what? Have it your way. I'll have it mine. Arguing like the good old days. Is your util alias still Jules Kerr? Might be more secure than calling each other. Yeah, it is. Let's get going. There goes my chilled Sunday morning. My mind is still spinning on what happened to poor Nina. Watch yourself, okay? What are you worried about me? Jules, I didn't know you still... No. Bye, Harry. Alright. Good shit. Let's get some info here. So, she is working on Sunday. Which is interesting. Saturday, Sunday. She sure works a lot, but then again, so do we. Good enough. These government assholes are trying to set us up. So let's go ahead and put that down. Seems to be their natural reaction. They must be setting us up because we didn't do anything for sure. I almost understand it. Almost. Well, I mean, I kind of understand it. So Abe also knows Joseph. So this is important. Or Yosef, however you want to say it. They know each other? Very well. This could be a new lead. A request to consider Joseph Langley a target. Yet another person in our database because we're so convinced we're doing the right thing. Huh. Are you the hacker, Symes? We have clearance to proceed. We're going to need to know some basics on Joseph Langley is. Remember to check old sources. Other than that, focus on hints at Abraham Goldfels. He's the center and the crux of all of this. He might be... maybe the hacker, our little connection. Initiate is anti-governmental. No fucking shit. Alright, and then we can keep an eye on Juliet by her util. Okay. That being said... Alright. He's emailing the initiative. Hey, wise ass. I know for a fact that you were messing around with Nina's PC yesterday. I have no idea who you are and why you suspect us of being involved in the Bonton bombings. Were these usual circumstances, I wouldn't care less about a weirdo like you. Why do I care about you now, though, is that Nina is now dead. Dead, you get it? As in fucking killed. Killed by law enforcement. Soon enough, you will have some serious explaining to do, and it won't be to me if you get what I mean. Lucky you, I'm not ready to continue this ridiculous battle of whatever this is. Now we've all made ourselves comfortable in the same sinking ship. I want to suggest something better than battling each other. You claim to be righteous? Then be righteous. Become a member of Thought. You said you're not on the government's side, so why not be on ours? So, why can I hover over this? Initiate. Why can I not? I actually can't click on it. Is it bugging out? Might be bugging out. Procedure closing, raise manipulation spending. I already did this. Clearly. Oh, this might be Joseph Langley, actually. Yeah, okay, cool. Now that he's somebody we need, we now know what he looks like. Buttes. Access to Cassandra Watergate's chat. Why can't I... Listen. I can't click on this. Wait. It was just there. Is it like off? Okay, no, I can click it. It's like bugged out. It's weird, I can't. Okay, there we go. I thought Mr. O'Donnell left thought. Now he's actively recruiting for the group. Makes his exit seem unlikely. Yeah, no shit. Alright, what else we got? Headlines. Alleged perpetrator of Bonton bombings dead. Investigative success. Explosive device discovered. Listen, I don't like the reports either. We needed to cover the fact this happened somewhere in public. Cannot frighten people. Sometimes their truth and ours have to divert for the common good. I don't know if I like that. Special forces team stormed the flat Nina M yesterday evening. After evidence suggests she was the lead suspect in the case. When confronted by the special forces, she drew a firearm and fired at police. The team returned fire, killing the suspect in the process. So she didn't shoot first then, huh? Oh, explosive devices discovered. Oh. Special forces discovered nearly half a dozen additional homemade explosives. So the government is lying. I don't like that. I don't know why you have to lie about that. You could just say she was the person who did it. But what do you want? In case anybody recognizes the woman, let me know. Well, what day is it right now? It's April 16th. So he posted this today. This is gonna be my day. I can fucking feel it. Oh, in case anybody does recognize the woman next to me, let me know. Just kidding. Very obviously, don't be mad at me, Marka. Okay. So this is the life when you get good money from the national corruptor. I get it now. Well, Peter Fletcher, whoever you are, you might be useful later. You know, TNB, but yeah, that's thing looky here. Already did all that. Judy Hull, who's that? What the hell? The big revolutionary himself, a lackey to one of the most pro-fascist, pro-surveillance bullcrap newspapers. That picture, is that spick and span babyface you? And that text, loose lips sink ships. Oh wait, loose lips sink terrorist ships? Will the heel Hancock please stand up? The real hand. Why can't I speak? Guess the government bought you like everyone else. Peter, I know what you mean. I feel you. When the TMB called me to ask if I would write for them, I laughed at them hard for 30 minutes straight before hanging up, but then they called me again to let me know I could write whatever I want. No strings attached. Hell, I can even fucking swear. And I do frequently. Now I got the attention reach I always wanted, and I can use it for a good cause. Well, good luck. With an article like that, you could not be further away. We know these have been removed. Alright, interesting. Well, there's nothing here particularly. People. Leaders of the nation. Robert Blaine. Arthur Scott Gallagher. Catherine Delacroix. Peter Faulkner. It says there was something new. Was it Robert Blaine? I don't see anything new here. Well, that's weird. Headlines. Heavy rainstorm ravages Bonton. I mean, I don't particularly care. Exclusive interview with the Jim Ronson. Who's this guy? Tyler Ronson. Look at that buff motherfucker. Well, we'll probably have to come to this at some point, but right now... Notable alumni. Bufford Orlando. There he is. There you are, beautiful boy. Joseph Langley. Owned law office in the city of Bonton. Graduated from Stelligan in '92. We might be able to learn a little bit that way. Good. Probably could just do that. Alright, we got his website. What up, buddy? After my release from prison, I got involved in a violent knife fight and was facing a jail term for parole violation. You also submitted a plea for mitigation, which was granted. Now I'll just spend 6 months in community service, and I'll be a free man again. Well, that might be a bad... You know what? I mean, that's like probably a more up-to-date picture of him. Looking a little older there. Joseph Langley studied criminal law at Stelligan University in Bonton. Instantly after his graduation in '92, Joseph Langley partnered with Catherine Delacroix, a fellow student who is now officiating as Secretary of Security in the government, to found a criminal law office of their own. Delacroix and Langley. Well. Unknown person, former business partner. Alright, good to know. When Mrs. Delacroix realized her ambition for politics in '97, she and Mr. Langley decided to part ways. Ah, okay. Joseph Langley kept his office and was renamed to Law Offices of Joseph Langley. Well, it's updated. Wow, I didn't know she had a law career going before she actively joined politics. Mr. Langley definitely has been around. Gross. So far, so good on Mr. Langley's background. Excluding the connection to Delacroix, everything seems unsurprising. What we need to know right now are his connections to Abraham Goldfels and possibly the other members of Thought. I mean, that's true. Year abroad in Argentina in 1990. Military service in the Army of the Nation in 83. Good to know. I doubt that means he has any combat experience. Well, you never know. Okay, he's gonna talk. They're gonna chat. Hello, am I talking to Joseph Langley? Hello there. Yes, you are. And who would you be? I'm Juliet, Cassandra's friend. We spoke a couple of days ago. Yes, of course. Hey, Juliet, how can I help you? Honestly, I don't know quite where to start. By the way, I heard from Cassandra. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yet. Really? That's good. Where is she? It's not so good. She got arrested. What? Why? I was informed Cassandra has been taken into custody. Apparently they have new evidence regarding the attack on that officer. I tried to call immediately, but they claimed she didn't want to talk to me. That's their official statement. Where did they suddenly dig up new evidence from? That's, we don't talk about where we got the evidence, alright? I'm just saying. I have no idea, but I've just had it with their shenanigans. It's just so annoying that I cannot talk to her. I've been trying every precedent I know to get in contact with her. Joseph, this sadly aligns perfectly with another incident. You've probably read the TNB today? You mean about the Bonton bombing's perpetrator? Yes, that woman died. Nina. She was a friend and also a member of our group, Thought. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. It's okay, you couldn't possibly have known. You're right, this is very troubling. So much typing. Come to think of it, Abraham once asked me for a favor for someone called Nina once. Quite some time ago. I hope it wasn't this Nina. Might well be. I doubt Abe knew many other people named Nina. What was the favor about? Oh, it was just a small thing, nothing of importance. Still important. I mean, just prod her. Come on, Juliet, prod her. I just spoke to Harrison, another member of our group. We agree the police might be investigating us next. They might be onto everyone in Thought now. That might lock us up straight away. I mean, can they do that? Well, even with the safety bill in place, it still needs solid indication you're at all involved in the actual bombings. Yeah, although, honestly, I'm not sure what constitutes a solid indication these days. Is there anything we can do? That you can do, maybe? Juliet, I appreciate that you've come to me. It really is worrying, and I would take this on immediately were it not for Cassie. I made the mistake to set false priorities once. I owe Cassandra to get her out first. Joseph, Nina is dead. She got shot. There's no telling if we're next. Oh, well. I need time to read into some more specialized codes of the law again. Write some emails, see if there's a legal limbo, or basically anything I can do for Cassandra. Maybe I'll come across something that might help you as well. After all, these cases seem connected. It's all I can offer. I hope you understand. I do. It's kind of a relief. Thank you. I wish I could do more. I will let you know. Okay, bye. Good luck, Juliet. All right. Some important info. Not a ton, but some important info. So let's go back. So he owes her to get her out first. Why don't we put that in his folder? We don't know what that favor is yet, but hopefully we'll. A favor from Miss Maternova. This could be important. And it could be a lead. Very true. Is there anything else up here? No. So the only other thing that we want out of this, primarily concerned in getting Cassandra Watergate released from custody. If I'd be in that situation, I'd be trying to get my girlfriend out of there too. This guy, I'm feeling like this guy that we've been talking to is kind of playing both sides of the fence. I think he might be the initiate. Troubling, very troubling. I am sorry for what happened. But answer me this. How can I join thought when I'm already a part of it? Excuse me? How can I join thought when I'm already a part of it? Now, what does that mean? He is a member already? Why didn't we find any hints at this history with thought then? Initiate. Well, pug. Friend. Okay, yes, that definitely is the dog we're searching for. Jesus, start taking things seriously, will you? No way, man, that's hilarious. All right. Friend me to get express security flaw news. Points out security flaws on timeline. So what? Born June 23rd, 1912. So this would tell me hilariousness. Like, oh man, he's so funny, but maybe something important happened on that date. Kind of old for a hacker. Perhaps he's a little green alien living on a swamp planet. No, man, maybe something happened. Warrior of the web. Sure. No comment. Yeah, well. The omnipresent interwebs is where he lives. He literally talks like an annoying, like, teenager on the internet who thinks he's smarter than he is. He's interested in entertaining. So he's hacking because he finds this entertaining. Can you explain to me what's entertaining about defacing and breaking stuff? And so it begins. The web warrior hereby declares the data wars on all of you. Data wars? What data wars? Tell apart what's right or wrong about me in here, and thou shalt be rewarded. It's a trap! Community, listen everyone. Initiate made a little game for you. I call it Horn versus Horn, and it will be available for everyone to play soon-ish. Those of you who want to play right now, drop me a line. I'll get you invited in this beta test. Horn versus Horn. How interesting. So friggin' close, damn it. This sucks. I lose at this every single time. It's like straight memes. Is that Markiplier? Are you not entertained? You're cheating. No way, Jose. My game's entirely fair. You need to L2P as much as you need to improve your orthography. Oh, fuck. I hate the way this guy types. Open letter to Victor Rosen. Dear Victor, you are my idol. I really admire you and your style. You've got an awesome tech company you call your own and wear shiny snake leather boots that have probably been assembled by children in Ostvakia. So many hipsters look up to you, wanting to be just a little bit more like you. There is not much more our man could want in life. Something is bothering me, though. As the bright star of the tech world, you've got to improve your security. Look, if I used a login like Verhoeven and password da-da-da, it wouldn't be a big deal. No one would give a damn. But for a luminous figure like yourself, just imagine what would happen if somebody who's nothing as benevolent as myself would find those out and post them openly, say on timelines or another social media platform. Embarrassing, wouldn't it be? All I demand in return is to have a chat with you personally. There's something that has been bothering me for quite some time now. Even though I got a glimpse into the Rose and Ivory Tower already, you were never available. So let's give that another try. I use a chat tool called Silent Scream. I've written that myself, which will connect to any other chat tool. So use whatever you like. My nickname is Silent Scream is Root. Okay. Glimpse in the room was at Rosen Tech Building. That's what I mean. That or, you know, he was in their security systems. Of course he would have. Everyone I know is remotely into tech or programming wants to work there, which is quite mind-boggling to me. They actually hire a lot of interns and only very few people ever get permanent contracts. I can imagine Rosen kicking butts with his leather boots right now. What the fuck? That for real? For real as myself. Try the password, didn't work. Fake? He probably changed it ASAP. He ever get into chat with you? No chat, no message, no nothing. Bummer. I thought so highly of him. I want to know who this dude is because he talks like all the freaking annoying internet children on the internet. All right, let's see. Ooh, profile. We've already gone through all of this, so what? Expertise? Here we go. Joseph Langley's track record include the Lion's Share scandal, which received nationwide media coverage in 2010. In that case, he defended a construction entrepreneur, Elwood Hendricks, who had taken a governmental contract for highway construction. When it became apparent his road pavement was inferior quality that then paid for, Hendricks' firm became subject to corruption investigations. He took on the defense for Hendricks, during which he was able to convincingly argue that Hendricks had actually acted on behalf of the Secretary of Transportation Greenway, who had taken the largest part of the money put aside from the front. Boring. Defended Elwood Hendricks. Okay. Hurting the Secretary of Transportation. Yeah, I remember that perfectly well. No way anybody missed the case at that time. That was either courageous or dumb. Seemingly it turned out to be the former for some time. Now it might be the latter. Well, ain't that a problem? Let's get his phone number. His email. Okay. And of course, his location where we need to find him if we can get him. Though that's just public knowledge. And immediately we got some stuff. Laverne, please excuse me mailing you on a Sunday. I have an urgent matter at hand. I'm driving to the office now. I need to use my private notebook. Can you please unlock ID PC? Oh, damn. We're going to be popping onto his PC. Oh, there was one thing I needed to mention. The head engineer warned me that apparently there was a glitch that caused devices we were monitoring to malfunction at times. You needn't worry, though. This issue has now been fixed. Okay. Hello, Joseph. I assumed you know who I am. It has come to my attention that one of your clients, a certain Cassandra Watergate, is currently held in an investigative custody. As far as I am informed, that both of you have some kind of liaison. While this is not of my concern, it's heartbreaking to know lovers are apart from each other. I'm in a position to change that. If you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfels, a member of the activist group Thought, of whom you would have been in contact with. Let me know if you are willing to assist me in this, and I will see to it Cassandra gets a helping hand as well. Somebody in the government is offering him help. Interesting. Are you kidding me? Is this our hacker friend again? Yeah, but he's speaking a lot more properly, so it feels like it's somebody else. Joseph, it's done. Don't work too much. Laverne. I have not been in contact with Abraham Goldfels for a long time. I cannot meet your demands. I will deliver additional information on members of the activist group Thought. Only if you mind our agreement. Cassandra Watergate must be set free tomorrow, not a day later. Interesting. Huh, I didn't expect him to give in so easily. Let's wait and see where this goes the next time he talks to members of Thought. And now we have access to his desktop. Let's go to the trash first. Nothing. Pictures. Dancing in the rain. Oh, cute. Wed? Ooh. He is married or he was married? It says 1993 though. Sundown trophy. Is that him over there? I'm not gonna change his profile. I'm gonna put it in Abraham's and see what it does. So that must be him right there. Interesting. I didn't change his picture. Weird. Okay. COP certificate. And it is an active supporter of the Children of Parges Foundation. Alright, financially, well, good to know. I've been skeptical of this foundation, but they have been officially approved as a beneficial operation. I guess it's a good cause after all. Mails. Or system. Browser history. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Let's go private first. I need to ask you a favor. My dear friend Indubio, if I may address you with that name. Is that... Oh, that's him. This was last year. Hope this mail finds you in good health. First of all, I would like to apologize for not having been able to write you as often as I should have. I hope you don't think I avoided writing due to asking you about ongoing financial support for Nina. Ask Joseph for ongoing financial support about Nina. Let's get that in there. It wasn't that I should not have asked you in the first place, and here I am asking again. He might have supported the bombing's perpetrator. We have to investigate this further. Look for hints if there was an ongoing financial support. My friend Indubio. Yes, sir. We'll call you Indubio. Ah, now we're friends. Maybe this friendship is worth investigating further then. Well, I'm trying. Good, sir. I'm trying. There's a young woman. Her name is Cassandra, who's a member of my debate club. She has undeservedly stumbled into trouble very recently and requires nothing but the best defense attorney. Oh, this is him emailing. Okay. I misunderstood who was emailing who here. Of course, you immediately sprung to my mind after the wonderful job you did as counsel in my case. Well, that's good to know. This is why they knew each other. Raises the questions of what is this case about. There's a young woman, her name is Cassandra, member of my debate. So I'm going to once again do this. Drop this in here. And so the circle is complete. Without a doubt, you must have heard about the riots. I will not beat around the bush. Cassandra is the prime suspect for said injury, so taking on this case might bring some PR headwind with it. She claims not to have done the deed, and I am willing to believe her. So you should be willing to take her legal defense. Let me know your thoughts. Okay. Is that the only private email? It looks like. Feedback on your request. This was on just a few days ago. Hey, Joseph. I've gone through your books for the third time this morning as you requested, and sadly, I can only confirm what I told you earlier. You may not notice it right now because it's a slow decline, but you're on your way to hit rock bottoms some black day in the future if this business trend continues. Excuse me for sounding like a broken record, but these are the major issues I see. Apart from your number of clients dropping steadily, your expenses since the end of 2016, especially via the credit card of yours, went up by a whopping 218%. Any idea what the reason for that might be? Yeah, Cassandra's spending the money. Then there is the recurring donation that's been going on for some time. I can respect that you're helping out a friend, but you have to stop at some point, seriously. If all of those expenses are a must, well, I would definitely agree with laying off of Mrs. Winters as you mentioned. Due to the fact that your clients are dropping anyway, why have a dedicated secretary around any longer than needed? Or get her to work part-time, or find someone who will work part-time for a lower hourly rate, ideally. Cheers, Karen. She's a financial advisor. Okay. Good to know. Ugly, but not of our concern. Well, I wonder if the donation to the charity is actually the donation to Nina and being covered as something else. Too few crimes, I suppose. We must be doing something right. True. Our meeting. Dear Mr. Yang, I would like to thank you for the business meeting. It was great to finally meet you in person. Your case truly deserves a dedicated and equally experienced lawyer. After some carefully conducted consideration, it is with the utmost regret that I have to inform you I do not have the capacities required for a case of this complexity at this time. It would not be desirable to go into this case half-heartedly. I am sure you will understand my decision. Again, thank you for your trust and effort to put in your proposal. My hope is to be able to work with you on a future case when circumstances have changed. Until then, I wish you the best with your case. Well, we can get his bank account. Why would he give his bank account to this person? Once again, I want to thank you for having an available meeting. Spontaneous Yang Dong-hyun. To rush you, will understand. CEO of 2 Cent Corp. Huh. Rejected a recent case for 2 Cent due to missing capacities. But if he's going broke, why did he turn it down? Mr. Langley, regarding your request to release your client Cassandra Watergate from investigative custody, we informed you the request has been denied. Yeah, we already knew that. Okay. So we already got all that out of his desktop, pictures, system, browser history. Nothing worth grabbing here. We can grab all the device offline, of course. And we're half hour in, so I'm going to stop here. We'll pick up next episode right where we are leaving off. Thank you guys so much for watching. The web continues to grow, no matter how many of the spiders end up getting caught or killed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.